With all the political rhetoric, the finger pointing, and the many versions of Trump care, hyper-partisan politicians often forget what this debate is all about. It's about people. It's about relieving a person's pain and suffering, about giving a person a chance to live a healthy and happy life. It's about Max. Maybe you'll remember him. Max was the mini Darth Vader from a Super Bowl commercial in 2011 who captured our hearts. Max was born with tetralogy of Fallot, a rare and deadly congenital heart defect. Throughout his 12 years, Max has had more than 10 heart surgeries under the loving care at Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. He lives every day with a pacemaker and an artificial pulmonary valve. Open heart surgeries are complex and very serious surgeries. They are tough on patients, with often a long recovery and grueling for the family. You see, Max stopped by my office a few days ago to talk about his experience, and he told me, quote, "I'm going to have my condition all my life. I'm going to have surgery as a constant commotion on my life. I just want to be covered. I don't want to have to worry about insurance and how I'm going to pay these bills. I just want to focus on keeping myself healthy and not having to sacrifice everything for a surgery," unquote. You see, Max wants to play baseball. He loves Harry Potter, and he dreams of being an actor. Earlier this year, Max was in the hospital for treatments for an entire month. His mom, Jennifer, described how they were feeling bummed one day after such a long and arduous hospital stay. So they decided to take a walk. And on their walk, they met a boy Max's age named Will. Will is still in the hospital today. He's been there 9 months waiting desperately for a heart transplant. Max told me how Will has spent every holiday and even his birthday in the hospital this year. Max wanted to do something for Will, so they had these bracelets made. He named them Will Power. They have Max's favorite verse on them. Max and Will connected. They developed a bond bound by compassion. Their hope for a normal life gave them strength and friendship. And Max promised Will he would bring the bracelets to Congress when they came. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And Max and Will, that's my favorite verse too. Max is fighting to protect other kids like him and Will, people with a pre-existing illness, from losing coverage and having to pay more, from facing a lifetime cap on coverage. He came to tell the stories of so many other children he knows from his many hospital visits. His message is simple, quote, children's healthcare needs a bipartisan solution, unquote. Max and Will and all the friends they have made in the hospital aren't rooting for Democrats or Republicans. They're fighting for their life and rooting for each other. They are children who want to get healthy, who want to stay healthy and care for one another. We can all learn from Max and Will's selfless courage to help others. Stop the hyper-partisan fight to score political points and start fostering a bond through compassion. Let's find a way to protect healthcare for Max and Will. In the midst of this healthcare fight, we should take a moment to pause and remember that goal. Let's be like Max and think of others as we come together to find a bipartisan solution to address what isn't working. And remember Max's message. Children's healthcare, all healthcare, must and should be a bipartisan issue. Thanks, and I yield back.